Which camera am I looking at? That one. Hello, hello everybody. How we doing? I got a little bit lost there. How's everybody doing today? We are back. We're going to do some art today. I totally forgot I switched that camera around. That is a little disconcerting. I hope everybody's doing good today. I hope everybody enjoys their little lurkies in the background. We're going to be doing a redraw challenge today. So I've actually already started this. I started this last night. I had the motivation to do something a little bit arty, so I went back through my Instagram. I was like, which drawing should we redo? So I ended up picking one which is probably about 7 years old, I would assume. And yeah, I've started it up. I've done a lot of the line work and stuff already. But yeah, so today's just going to be kind of like a chilled out coloring stream. So if you are doing art in the background, make sure to pop it into the stream art submission chat in the Discord. Do feel free to join as well if you're an artist. Yeah, all that lovely stuff. And I think we're just going to get straight into it today. So let's have a look and see what we've done so far. There we go. Alright, so today in the top right, we've got the really old drawing. And obviously, the main part of the screen is like the new one. I've just briefly, whilst we've been waiting to go live, done a little bit of cloud scenery as well. So I'm gonna turn that off for now, just whilst we do a little bit more of the block coloring. But yeah, that's what we are up to today. Let me know what you're all up to, chat. Let me know if you are drawing, if you're working, if you're gaming. Yeah, let me know. I do just want to double check the music isn't too loud. We'll turn it down ever so slightly, actually. No, people seem to enjoy my playlist, so whatever. So I think we will get straight into it today. Right. Need to move the mic forward a little bit, though. Apologies if I'm a little bit quieter. In good news, I have finally, using you guys' lovely subs, decided to get some new microphone. Sorry, not new microphone. New headphones. Because this piece of shit is fallen to pieces. I don't know if you can see the tape. It's fallen to pieces. I've had these things for far too long, so. Finally, I've managed to get myself sorted with some new ones. So that is good. Right, I think I might just start off with the floor straight off. See how we do this. Let's go back to our normal. Master Turtle, are we going to Gartic? No, we're not going to Gartic today, Master Turtle. We do that every Friday. Yeah, we don't tend to Gartic any other day than Friday, just because it's quite hype and we don't want to burn ourselves out. But I appreciate you popping in to say hi anyway. There we go. Okay. Cool, so let's get a little bit of contrast going on over here. Yeah, let's just round off some of these edges. Get a little bit of shadow in these walls as well. Maybe a little bit around the back here. But yeah, I appreciate everybody that keeps coming back for the Gartic streams. But as we've said most of the time on stream, we tend to only do it on Friday, just because it is kind of like our hype stream of the week, and it would be no fun if we did it every single stream. I mean, at the end of the day, myself, Dan, and Savage have also got our own streams that we want to do. But yeah, keep an eye out. They're always about this time on Friday. Yeah, let us know what you're up to. Yeah. These always tend to be just kind of like chatty style streams anyway. I want a bit more chill. Let's get these little patches of light down there. May do a little bit darker as well, just around these edges. That always is the one ever so slight downfall for using texture brushes on stream, is sometimes the computer just goes a little bit bleh. Okay, let's add a wee bit of color into this now. So what I tend to do, this is more so in terms of backgrounds than anything else. Tend to start with a grayscale layer, and I tend to duplicate it up and draw the color that I want over the top of it. And that grayscale kind of layer ends up being what I use for like the shading, so to speak. This weird. I tend to do stuff totally different in backgrounds than I do for like characters and whatever. So we'll merge that up, bring that back on top, and then we'll have a look through some of these layer modes. I mean, I can change the color around a little bit. I was trying to go kind of a similar vibe to the rocks, but we can fiddle with that. We can fiddle with that. Kind of a bit like that. I think I want to go more on the yellow side though, so let's maybe add some yellow on top. Just some little areas. Turn it all the way down. I just want to give it that hint of yellow. I don't want it to go too crazy. Let's as well maybe play around with the hue and saturation just a little bit. That's kind of it. Now I'm not sure about that yellow though. Add another layer on top of this. I might turn the opacity down ever so slightly as well. Okay. That's a little too light, I think. What about that? That feels a bit more dusty. Just try and work that color in a little bit. There we go. I am prepared to get scampied. Sandwich, how are you doing? Don't even bother answer. Scampy time is here.
Little cousin Scampy tied my shoelaces together. No. He wouldn't do. You wouldn't do a thing like that, would you, Scampy? No. You see, he's saying no. He would. No, he wouldn't, because he's a nice little chap, aren't you, cousin Scampy? Yes. See.
There you go. Now you can answer. How you doing, Samich? I know you're the only one here, but here you go. Have a shout out anyway. Jesus. How you doing? Doing well, bud. Doing good. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. I need to zoom in with this a little bit. You up to anything much? Have you got a stream today, or? This always gets me because I have managed somehow to accidentally overlay this stuff, so I might end up having to delete some of it. Thanks, just been fiddling with my audio. Goodness me, such a fiddler. In fairness, I totally get you. I spend way too long fiddling with my audio every stream. Like, it doesn't seem to matter what we do. Every single time we stream, something is always wrong with the audio. I don't know how the hell we keep managing it. I think that's the same with every streamer as well. The fuck was that? Give me a second. There was just a massive crash downstairs, and I'm a little concerned. Give me a second, guys. Okay, I have absolutely no idea what the hell that was. Is somebody just whacking on the wall? I don't even know. Let's do this with one earphone off. See if we can figure out what's going on. Oh dear. Thanks for the lurk, Samich. Enjoy your fiddling. Hey Squid, how you doing? Yes, sorry guys, I needed to run away there for a second because there was a very strange noise. I have no idea what the hell it was. How you doing today, Squid? Doing well, thank you. Tired? Oh dear. Had a long day at work. I'm alright with that. I might add a little bit of texture into it. Yeah. Damn. Got much planned for the evening? You're just gonna chill? Okay. Chill? Beautiful. The way it should be. Now, the problem is I cannot for the life of me remember what half of these brushes do. Not overly keen on that one. These stony ones tend to be pretty good. I'm gonna go too crazy with them. To add a little bit of texture to the ground. You got any days up or anything? Sorry, days off or anything coming up? Okay. Ooh, holiday on Thursday. Nice. Are you going somewhere, or you just gonna vibe at home, or? Tend to find that whenever I used to have holiday, I just used to end up spending it at home as well. Yeah, just vibing. Yeah, I find like it's difficult to do anything with your holidays anymore. I don't know if anybody feels the same. Not sure if I like that. Was it this one? Might have been this one. I can't even remember which bloody paintbrush I used. Was it that one? Or was it this one? No, it was the other one. Okay. Oh, back to work on Friday. Okay, so you just got the 1 day off. Well, hopefully you get yourself a good rest. Okay. Oh, let's play around with this. Kind of cool to me. I kind of like that. I like the dusty kind of color. Suppose they have Monday off too. We've got a workshop. Fair. Oh, they used to try and drag me into that sort of stuff all the time. It would be like, oh, we know it's your only day off this week, but like, there's this thing that we need you to do. I mean, I'm just like, oh, for God's sake, Jesus. Hey, Jaxie, how you doing? Welcome in. How you feeling? How's your hat going, by the way? Okay. Not sure if I keep that moody background or not. Let's try it. I think it needs to be a little bit lighter than that. Yeah, hope you're doing well. We just vibing here with some artwork again. Oh, you put a work in progress of it in the textile chat, and it's the least goth thing ever. Ooh, when did you do that? That just now? Oh, very nice. It's not goth. It's not goth. I do appreciate the. Have you got the strings there so you can put bells? It's cool though. Like, very talented. I won't bring it up on the screen. If only I wasn't in the mindset of collecting all the certificates to fluff up my resume. I mean, in fairness, there's points in your life, Squid, where you've got to do that. Like, I was very much the same. Like, the problem is now I feel as though I've done the worst thing possible, and I've like fluffed it up so much that no normal jobs want me anymore. Only the god awful horrible ones that I don't want to do. Okay. Let's merge these two together, and then let's add in a blue sky. I'm debating whether to make this kind of like an evening sky or just like a normal sky. I don't know. Have a look. Just take them off. I mean, yeah. But at the same time, I'm also kind of like, why should I? Like, I've worked for him. Like, it's just such a stupid thing for me. Like, why on earth would you like... That's why that's not working. Yeah, why on earth would you work hard to get ahead of people just to be then considered too far ahead? That just feels utterly shambolic to me. I mean, that's a good way to look at it. But equally, if I took off all of my work experience, then I would not be going in with any jobs. Because sadly, like, I'm kind of in that position now where I've worked at a high level within my industry for so long now that if I took off all of the stuff that I had done, people would go, what have you been doing the last 12 years of your life? It's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Like, let's head over back to the stream art submissions. There we go. just in case. But no, I do get you. I do get you. That feels too bright. That doesn't feel bright enough. And that's fine. I might add a little bit of darker turquoise, kind of like around the outside. Let's turn this down again as well. I'm semi-considering doing a darker sky and making the whole thing a bit more moody. I don't know. If I can find the brush. See if that does anything. Play around with the opacity. Might add a little bit of extra texture to the sky. Okay. Let's take that one and go ever so slightly lighter. But yeah, what are you up to today, Jaxie? Anything nice? Ooh, preparing some animated alerts. Nice. Are you just going to do those through Twitch alerts, or are you going to do them through something else? Give Jaxie a little shout out whilst we're here. I assume you're going to be doing Sims on Friday? I'll try and make sure I can pop in the morning. I've managed to miss a couple of streams. Okay. And dark color there. Just blend it out a little bit. That's okay. Might spread it out ever so slightly. Thank you, and yeah, Sims on Friday, hopefully. Nice. What was it that you were doing the last time I was in? Were you doing a, Were you starting a new one with the mansion, I think, the last time I came in? Oh, actually, that might be the cloud that's causing that. I'm looking at that and thinking, what is going on? But I think it might actually be the cloud. Let's turn those off. That makes more sense. There we go. We figured it. We got this, chat. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Still needs to be a little bit more dark. Let's add even more in there ever so slightly. Cool. Yeah, we were building a mansion the last time you were in, but then I started making a wedding venue. Oh, actually, no, actually, that's a lie. The last time I was in with you was when you were doing Minecraft and you built a single wall. But yeah, the last time I was in for Sims, you were building a mansion. You were gonna go around. Were you gonna go around and see if you can buy all of the lots with the character? I can't even remember. I can't remember. I'm a terrible human being. So what I'll probably end up doing at the end of this, I'm just putting down like the base colors, and I'll do some lighting effects at the end to kind of blend it in a bit more. Perfect for marrying Bella to Vlad so I can steal her husband. Good lord. Good lord. Okay. Okay, I see why that is being a little bit weird now. Let's maybe get rid of that cloud. I think that one was just causing a little bit of issues with the coloring. That looks so cool. Love the colors. Yeah, so this is a redraw. The one that's above me currently, that was one that was a picture that I drew like 7 years ago, I think. And yeah, I just wanted to. Sometimes it's just good when you don't have a lot of sort of like creative juices to just like redraw something, because it means that you don't have to think about what you're trying to draw. So yeah, that's what this is. This was actually this is a character and a scene that I was originally, like, years and years and years ago, I started writing a book, but I never really got around to doing anything with it. So part of me is like, one day I'd be interested in maybe doing like a visual novel kind of game thing. I don't know. But I'm still not entirely. I like the way that my characters look. Sometimes when I do line arted backgrounds, I'm not very happy with them. I'll be totally honest. But it's just that thing. I think the thing is, the further away it is, it looks better. But when you zoom in close, there's a few just bits that are not quite right with it. But whatever. End of the day, I could sit here all day pretending that it's awful, and it probably would not be worth it. Right, let's do that. Cool. What do I need to do? I need to duplicate that up again. Pop that onto there. Sorry, all of the stuff that you're seeing currently is not on the screen. There we go, that's a bit better. But I think that might be too yellow currently. I like that dark to light a little bit better. It adds a nice little contrast. Yo ho ho! Hey Spawn, how's it going? How you getting on with setting everything up? Maybe if we turn down the opacity a little bit, that might work a bit better. Let us see. Still think that's too yellow. Maybe let's turn that down a little bit. Not tried to do the video thing yet. No idea what I want to do. I mean, in fairness, most of mine are like old jokes that we've had. I think it's just one of them things. As streams go on, you sort of like, you'll start getting ideas again. It's fine. I'm not overly happy with it. I might add a bit of green. Let's see. But kind of like a green that matches the earth kind of color. Yeah, let us know as well when you actually have a plan to start going again. Increase that yellow. Maybe a little bit, touch more green there. Okay, cool. Let's turn the opacity down. Make a new layer. You're going live in 20 minutes? Goodness gracious. Well, there you go, guys. Make sure to pop in and say hi to Spawn. What are you going to be doing? Days gone. I'm going to sit here and pretend that means something to me. Zombie killing and looking after a motorbike. Oh, I think I've seen that. Is it like pixel art? I might be totally wrong by that, but... No? I'm thinking of something totally different then. Okay, good. Well, for not pixel arty gameplay, go and check out Spawn. Jalapeno. Jalapeno? What are you jalapenoing about? Also, hi Phantom. How goes it? It goes good, hopefully. That's quite the statement. What the hell does that even mean? What are you even talking about? That maybe work a bit better? I'm not even sure. I actually think it does. Been up to anything much today, Phantom? Oh god, penis talk here. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Hi, Demian. Well played, Spawn. Well played. Well played. Very good. You made the correct dick joke. Wow. What are we wowing about? Wow. What are we wowing about? Wow, my dick on the screen. Get your dick off the screen. Jesus. There's absolutely no need for that kind of behavior. There's youngish people here. Ish. I don't like the way that this contrasts. You were the one that did it. God damn it. Now, I don't like the way that bottom contrasts. I might add in a bit of shading to that later. We shall see. We shall see. Right. Now, let's get on to the real bit. Yeah, how's everybody doing today? What are we all up to? Appreciate you guys that played along with me yesterday as well. That was fun. Oh, and I think I don't know, Demian, you might have gone about your question yesterday. I believe if you play the game offline, if you obviously like it, it does still count within a 30-day period as long as you've downloaded it from the link. So I think that answers what you were asking yesterday. There's youngish people in here, like Ollie here, so you got to be careful. I wouldn't go that far. Ollie's an old man. Yep, I'm almost as old as the ailing Spawn Yin Yan. What were you playing yesterday? Oh, Phantom. So yesterday we had our first sponsored stream, just so they can earn a little bit of extra money whilst commissions are down. It was a game called History of Heroes. It's a mobile game actually, but it was actually a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I thought it was going to be really bad, and I was ready to roast the hell out of it. Money! Yes, absolutely. A beautiful game with Stone Age Albert Einstein. Absolutely. Absolutely. But again, I will give it credit. I thought it was going to be awful, and actually it was a very good game. For what it was. It wasn't Buns. How is it not Buns? It was the Bunsist. Okay. Actually, I'm going to turn the tier off just for a second. I'm going to mark it out in blue as well, just so I don't lose it. You are also not wow. Oh, there's dissent in the chat. Goodness gracious. Yeah, what are we all up to today, guys? Let me know in the chat. Whilst I'm just putting the flats down. Oh, I need to get rid of that as well, don't I? Okay. Ding_bell.mp3. I mean, that's quite something. I'll give you that. That is quite the statement. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. So I used to do a lot of these colors incredibly saturated, and I have no idea why. I feel as though as time's gone on, I've kind of like mellowed out the way that I use color. I actually may turn that even further down. You shall see. You're gonna start to animate, install Krita, maybe some R2. Nice! Good job. For some reason, I say this every time somebody mentions Krita. I actually also use Krita for animation. But I've got this stupid, because it's the easiest program. But I've got this weird glitch that when I export something to a GIF, Krita freaks the hell out and inserts one green frame for some reason, and I've tried everything. I've tried reinstalling it, I've tried different versions, I've tried all sorts. It will always create a GIF for me that has one green, so it will like take the animation, so one frame of it will just turn green. I'm just like, what? Me who doesn't understand the King's lingo despite being Gen Z, am I a boomer? Yeah, probably. To be fair, I feel as though Gen Z yourselves, you don't actually understand Gen Z lingo. You're just making it up to confuse millennials like me. But yeah, it always adds in one weird green frame. So what I end up having to do is export the frames themselves and then have to import them into GIMP to then render the animation, because I know GIMP doesn't do that. It's really bizarre. I think the color needs to be slightly more red. That's a bit better. Makes us stand out a little bit more. I don't know why I went quite so yellow. Okay. Just for Lurk Spawn, hope you enjoy your stream. Once again, guys, make sure to go over and say hi. You may be able to see what he's having for dinner live. Who knows? Okay. Also, Gen Z lingo isn't really kid lingo anymore. You gotta face the truth. Gen Z is becoming the new old. I don't even know what to say to that. Oh, actually, I've just realised the birds are, for some reason, brown. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, we may as well be 82 now. But don't go there too fast, Jaxie. Jesus. Not yet the new old, but not long before it is either. In fairness, right, what you'll find, right, is you'll reach like 24, okay? 24 is that prime age where basically everyone older than you goes, you're not young anymore. And then everybody under you says you're too old. So you feel old. Then a few years later, like... No, sorry, I'll say that again. Sorry. People older than you say you're really young, but people younger than you will say you're really old, and you just don't know what to do with yourself, which is why everyone has a massive crisis in their 20s. That's what I was aiming for. Someone said, I quote, "Agent makes me bricked," and someone else said, "Landed my milk onto 2 agents." What the hell? Honestly, you talk some utter shit. My niece 7 said I'm ancient. Wasn't me that said it. Whoever said it, speaking shit. Some randoms on Roblox. Well, I mean, it is Roblox after all. I mean, I only go there for my beloved dress to impress. 20s version of a midlife crisis? True. Ancient? I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. That's a little... That is not the right blue at all. Let's try that again, shall we? There we go. Okay. Double olding? I mean, I did. To be fair, I got to 30 and I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna die now. Fine, whatever. My time's done. That's better. Man, I'm dead. I'm speaking to you from beyond the grave. Again. By the way, is this a children's book? This one is not a children's book. This is me just redrawing an old picture. A lot of the other stuff that I do is for children's books that I'm working on. But I felt like having a little break. So are there 2 Glocks? No, this one's not for a children's book. So this one is more kind of visual novel-y. 18 shots, no, 30, yeah. Jesus Christ. No, this one is most certainly not for a children's book. Needs to be darker, I think. Less saturated again. Let's pull it back slightly from the purple side, and let's bring it back to the blue. I think that's okay. Interesting. I'm actually playing with the colors a bit more than I normally would. Yo, Adam's in with the planes. Hello, everybody. Why is the plane over there? What? Widgets, what are you doing? Widgets, be okay, damn it. Give me a second, let's see. Oh, it's what? Oh, for God's sake, that's so annoying. Why does it do that every single week? I'm gonna move all these back over now. Hello, Adam, how you doing? That one's fine, that one's fine. What the? That is not correct. You lot need to just be down here. I've no idea what on earth has happened to these widgets. Does it all the time. It's really annoying. I'll be like just starting off a stream and then suddenly everything will just be ever so slightly off. There you go. Can you add a plus SFX in the... What is it with these point requests? What? Why would I want all of these generic point requests? Hey, is you dry throat? No, I don't think so. I'm just a bit more chill, I suppose. Because it's so plus. Yeah, I don't need any of your Gen Z shit in my sounds. Come on, behave. Don't worry. There we go. We got our beautiful water. Mocha, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate the cat waving emote. How's things going? Wow, this art is so excellent. Oh god, you're gonna start throwing eggs at it, aren't you? Yep, thought so. Thought so. Goodness gracious. Stop that. Doing good, how are you? I'm doing very well, thank you. Can I get a mocha black with extra chip? I think you misunderstand what a mocha is. God. Oh Jesus! I mean, if you want that, then fine. What would a mocha black even be? Would it be like black coffee with some like hot chocolate in it? You know what? I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. Oh, here we go. Egg. True. It is very egg. Good job. Mocha, I forgot to ask you the other day, actually. Do you stream yourself? Can't get me this time, Adam. Just saw it going behind my face. So, Medic? I do. I just took a long break. Lovely. Did I follow you last time? I did not. Here we go. Pop your little follow for a start. Even if you are taking a break. Guys, let's go and show some love. If I can type. There you go. Yes, guys, let's go and show Mocha some love. No, you don't have to thank me. Streamers gotta look out for each other. Otherwise, chat will win and throw eggs at us, like Adam attempted to and totally failed. Okay. But yeah, for anybody that's just coming in, this is just like a redraw piece. This isn't for anything in particular. These are... Well, this is one of my old OCs from years ago that I do still hope to do some stuff with one day. But I've obviously got other bits and pieces that I'm doing in the background at the minute instead. But they will be back. Mocha Blacka, one of the greatest songs in the world. Espresso macchiato. Oh my god. Wow. Your points have been refunded because the TTS duration is invalid. Adam, I think you need to send a shorter message. Can anybody else see that? Would you like me to read it for you? Oh, dearie me. No, that's it? Okay. I don't know why that was, I don't know why that was rejected. I assume it was just because it was too long of a message. Wait, the fitness gram pacer test is a multi-stage error aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more and more difficult as it continues. The 20-meter pacer test will begin in 30 seconds. Line up at the start. The running speed starts slowly but gets faster each minute you hear this signal. Beep. A single lap should be completed each time you hear this sound. Ding. Remember to run in a straight line and run as long as possible. The second time you fail to complete a lap before the sound, your test is. Your test is, everyone. Your test is. Just to confirm that with you. Your test is. Would anybody like any further details? I'm sure Adam would oblige by giving them to us. As I said, messy chat. How can you run in a straight line for multiple laps? Okay, so I assume... Oh, for God's sake. That's going to get rejected as well, I guarantee it. Yeah, okay, there you go. I'm not even going to bother reading that, demon. Mocha, I believe... I don't know if it's called the same thing where you are. In the UK, it's called a bleep test. And you literally... You have to run from one side of a room to the other side of the room and back again. But you have to get to the other side of the room before the beep. And the beep gets steadily more and more quick. And basically, it's a way of testing how fit you are by how far you can go in this test. So people drop out. If they don't reach the line when the beep goes off, then they kind of have to pull out. But yeah, we call it the bleep test rather than whatever the hell Adam just referred to it as. Yippee? Like back and forth? Yep. Yeah, there you go. You gotta read the first line. Oh, for God's sake. My name is Walter Hartwell White. I live at 308 Aurora Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico. This is my... You know what? This is just utter shit, so I'm not reading that. I'll be honest, Damien, that's not even Gen Z shit, that's just shit. Breaking Shit, my favorite show. Why am I doing these? I got rid of that design from years ago. Maybe like that's better? Whatever. Might put it back on it later. We'll see. But yeah, let us know what we're all up to, chat, other than spamming weird text-to-speech stuff in my chat. Okay. Are we arting? Are we working? Are we vibing? Are we gaming? What's everybody up to? By the way, this looks gorgeous. I love the background. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm not 100% sold on the background myself. I feel as though I need to do some more work on the lighting with it. I find that just my style just kind of that's alright, no worries. Yeah, my my style doesn't lend well to background. L ads, it's alright. I'll be back. Okay. It's alright, I'll continue with that when she gets back. That is fine. Enjoy your ads, everybody. I normally warn, but I totally forgot this time. My bad. Sorry. Don't hate me. I'm a good boy. Sometimes. Okay. Here we go. Oh dear. To be fair, my ads, especially on YouTube, know everything about me, and it's really weird. It's kind of creepy. But yeah, what I was saying is I'm always a bit here and there when I do this style of background because I feel as though my style's too detailed and it doesn't sort of like work well with backgrounds. I don't know. It really is. It is. Very much is. Oh, I did that on totally the wrong layer. Good job, me. Let's try that again, shall we? That's better. No, I think it's great. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. I've kind of... When I'm doing the stuff for my book, I try to do more of sort of like a painted style background. The only reason I'm kind of doing a line art background for this one, I think, is just because it's a redraw, and that's kind of how I drew it in the first one. But equally, like, I feel as though when you do a painted background, it doesn't have enough detail, and then when you do like a drawn background, it's got too much detail. Like, I'm struggling to find the in-between. You're making a book? I'm making a series of little kids' books based on my own characters that are you might have heard of the stories of the Minotaur. So basically, I'm flipping it on its head, and it's to try and get kids interested in the ancient Minoans, which are some of my, like, I'm super sort of like interested in. But instead of it being King Minos and the Minotaur, it is Little Prince Minotaur. It's Little Prince Minos and his best friend, who is a bull, and all the family and friends around him. And they're just kind of cute little stories about them going to visit temple, like learning about other cultures like the Egyptians and whatever. Minos? Yes, Minos. Why? What is that in reference to now? Ultra Kill reference? I think the ancient Minoans came a little while before Ultra Kill, Demian. It's just a hunch. But I think a civilization that lived roughly 1,500 BC came a little bit prior to Ultra Kill. Maybe. Unless they were cleverer than we thought and they actually, like, came forward in time and, like, created it. I don't know. I wasn't there. I used to live around all of the all of the archaeological sites and all of the temples and stuff. So yeah, it's just something I enjoy, really. I would love to study it at master's level, but that ain't gonna be happening anytime soon. Cybergrind song. Right, just to be aware, the rest of chat, Demian just does this sometimes. Alright? We've found out Demian's perfectly harmless. He just chats utter nonsense. Okay? We're just letting you know. It's either that or he's speaking that weird language that Gen Z speak. That no Gen Zer even understands. What if I go back in time and create Ultra Kill? I don't know. You know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I have a friend that talks like that. Breaks my brain. I'm too old. I'm too old. I've got other things that I need to concern myself with. I'm just special, mate. They get on well. I think, you know what? Going back in the old days when I used to stream, I reckon you'd get on well with Watermelon. I'm not gonna give you any other context other than that, but I reckon Dan would agree with that as well. You are. You're a very special bean. Very special. You're the specialist bean in the chat. I'm sorry. I can't help it. Oh, Bethel Bean. I hope you enjoy being the specialist bean in the chat, you little fuck. Okay. Let's switch this out to a normal brush. Have I gone over there? No, I haven't. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Okay. Now, I always tend to do the outside bits of a chain, kind of a lighter grey, and then the inside's a darker one. But what about me? Phantom, you're the most specialist undead bean. And Mocker is the most specialist Mocker bean. And Jaxie is the quintessential crazy jester clown bean that we're a little bit terrified of, but we love anyway. It is what it is. By the way, if anybody is working on anything at the minute, and you want to show any art off on stream, do put it in the stream submission chat on the Discord, and I'm happy to show off. That makes you a talented artist, Bean. I'm harmless mostly. Yes, guys. Once again, if you do like Sims content, go and check out our wonderful Jaxie. Yeah, they'll be doing Sims, I believe, on Friday, and you're also doing Dress to Impress on Monday, I believe. You are very welcome. Okay. Don't let me forget to get rid of this thing. Go. So, outsides are dark. Oh, sorry, the outsides are light, rather. I always, when I go for like a metallic color, try to go vaguely sort of like a blue hue with it. I think it just works kind of better. That might just be me. Stream submissions? Yeah, okay, so in the art hub, let's bring it up. There we go. If Stream wants to do it, Stream, are we here? Hey Angel, how you doing? Why is that not working? There it is. Okay, so you go down. Yeah, I know you can't quite see it, but if you go down to the art chats, all of these lovely art chats, there's this stream submission one, and yeah, it's totally separate. Oh, that's yours, is it? Beautiful. It's Totoro! Oh my god. Yeah, I'm so impressed, right, with anybody that just is able to draw like that in Gartic. That's just insane. Angel, how are you doing? A lot has happened, but I'm a happy bug. How's your job going? I know I spoke to Spawn, and he said that it's quite intense at the minute, but I hope you're doing well. I love the lighting as well here, Mocker. Would you prefer us to call you Mocker or Madeline? It's totally up to you. The clouds are really nice as well. Honestly, the fact that people manage to do this stuff using like just that flat brush in Gartic astounds me every time. All right, I'll call you anything. Anything. I just want to say that I love the lighting. Hey, look. I make stupid jugs. Jugs. My brain is fucking all over the place. Make stupid jokes all the time, and we plug the official Art Hub mug. Like, this is just a requisite of the channel. I don't know. What did he tell you? Just that you'd been pretty busy with work? Like, it was just kind of in conversation. I can't really remember. Job is great. It starts soon, but we'll be away for 15 hours a day. Because are you still doing the trucks? Let's bring that across. But yeah, guys, if you ever have any artwork or whatever, I try my best to check it throughout the stream if I can. If it's kind of like a bit of a hectic stream, just shout at me in the chat and I'll see what we can do. The main reason that we have a separate chat for it is just so that if there's people who are doing works in progress and post it in a different chat, and don't want it to be shown off on camera or on YouTube, then I have one place where it's specifically for people to show off. But it means that other people don't have to. But yeah, I know you were training for a fair while, weren't you, Angel? But I'm glad you're enjoying it. That's always good. Okay, I'm gonna need to do that. Okay. There we go. Got it. That makes sense? Yeah. Because at the end of the day, it's supposed to be a nice little safe space for artists to show off, but at the same time, I don't want to show off anything that people don't want me to. I may actually do that on a different layer. Let's not do that just yet. Yeah, I had a job offer in the week of finishing, and we get paperwork tomorrow. Oh, beautiful. Good job. Good job. Yeah, I'm happy things are starting to fall into place. Okay. We just vibing at the minute, or what's going on? I think that's okay. Hello. Whoopa. Yes, tell us everything, Mockabeen. Everything. Okay. I might need to extend that down. I'm kind of debating the idea of having two different style guns, though. Kind of writing it into the story that it's kind of part of a story that she picks two up along the way. Which is why they're ever so slightly different. I don't know. Again, I'm not really writing this anymore. It's just kind of floating around in the back of my head. They're not gold desert eagles? Nah. If only. Happy things are going well, finally? Yeah, man. Gotta keep that positive mind step up. Step? I really cannot talk today. Set. I don't know what it is with, like, art streams. I lose all, like, comprehension in terms of speaking. What am I doing? Okay. That's fine. At least you don't have jugs on the brain anymore. True. I mean, it can always be worse, right? You know what? But you know what? There's the occasion that you just need to have jugs on the brain. Sometimes jugs on the brain is a good thing. Don't tell Sarah. I know one of you will. Oh, want to elaborate? Absolutely. On a live stream? Absolutely not. That would be silly now, wouldn't it? Cool. So, lips I always try and move slightly further to more of a reddish tint. And then do a bit more saturated than the skin color. Okay, cool. That's the flats down at least. No jugs of orange juice? Oh, no, I don't have any jugs, sadly. Oh god, this is where somebody puts their dick on the screen, right? This is where that happens, right? One of you's got to do that, right? Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it, otherwise you're gonna ruin the joke, guys. You're gonna ruin the joke, guys. They're ruining the joke. What the hell? They're ruining the joke. God's sake. There was no need. You're happy to spam everything every time, like, I'm actually speaking seriously. But as soon as I make a joke, no. Fine, I'll just put my dick on the screen then. There you go. There you go. One of the best ideas I ever had. I love when new people are in, I start saying that, they're like, what? What is he saying? Oh, no. Oh, there's all sorts of shit in my redeems. If anything, there's too much. Right, okay, let's start clipping a little bit. Don't worry, Mocha. You'll get the hang of it. It can get utterly wild in here sometimes. Cannot have too much. True. Okay. Go. I always mean to link these brushes at some point, but I always forget. Because I always used to, I know why people say that my stuff kind of looks like kids' cartoons. I think it's because of like the pencil sort of brush. I am using Photoshop, yeah. A perfectly legal, definitely totally up to date version of Photoshop that I absolutely did the monetary capitalistic value purchase upon at some point in my life. I think. But yes, I'm using Photoshop. Don't worry, no one else needs to know. To be fair, everybody knows. I don't make any secrets about it. Which was even more funny when back in the day I had the Adobe affiliate program before they started being a scumhole of a company. Okay. Here we go. And probably do that layer underneath. Let's put some highlights in. What do you guys all use? I know obviously a lot of people use just plain old Gartic, which, again, so much respect for. Like, I could not comprehend doing drawings on Gartic all the time. I feel as though I'd get incredibly frustrated, but I feel like I'm a real perfectionist when I'm drawing. Which is why, like, my Gartic style is so bad compared to the other guys. Okay. I only just got back into art over 10 years not doing it, and I'd never done digital apart from making emos. Fair. That's absolutely fair. I'll be honest with you, Mocha, like, that's a very similar road to what I had. So, the one at the top there, that must have been like 6, 7, 8 months after I'd started drawing again, having had a break for probably about the same time, if not longer, I think. Because I'm pretty sure, like, I loved doing art as a kid. Like, I was a really crafty kid, did art at, like, A-level and whatever. As soon as I got to A-level, my teacher absolutely ruined it for me. And on top of getting sick and other stuff, I just kind of, like, just fell out of it, and work didn't really allow me to kind of do much of it either, because sleeping was important. But yeah, so I had a huge break of maybe 10, 12 years as well. And yeah, that picture must have been done like six months maybe after I started again. So yeah, just keep going with it and see what happens. You're probably better than I was back then. I use Alpaca whenever I draw digital once in a blue moon. Ooh, is that free? Still so good. I was the same school. I did BTech art. Glad to see that. No, absolutely. I think it definitely coincided with the Instagram art sort of phase, which was kind of cool. I really enjoyed before Instagram started screwing around with its algorithm, because my Discord was originally built up from just artists that we met through Instagram, and we just all decided to have one little community where we could share stuff and learn from each other. So that's kind of how it started. But then, as like the Instagram algorithm died, it kind of fell off a little bit. So it's fortunate that we set it up, because we all still all remain friends, and a lot of the reps, quote unquote, the mods in there are like the some of our oldest art friends from Instagram back in the day. Yeah, but it was just a shame, because now it feels as though everything's so set against kind of, I don't know, sharing. Even if you do share any art online, like, nobody's ever going to see it. Which is where I think Twitch is a nice, Twitch and Discord especially are nice. Because although you might not necessarily, if you're just joining Discords, you might not necessarily meet a lot of new people. There is the chance that you might. Yeah, it's free, that's why I use it. I can't say I've ever even heard of it, Phantom. I used to use DeviantArt as well until it just turned into a glorified porn site. What are you shaming me for, Peacock? What's going on here? I'm speaking the truth, I'll have you know. How's it going, Peacock? Welcome in. You up to much? What's going on? Man, I gotta sign up for DeviantArt, of course. Of course, as soon as I say that, he's just like, porn, eh? I'm streaming today, and my one viewer could just hear you saying, "What are you shaming me for?" What are you streaming at the minute? There we go. Yes. You are streaming, yes. Okay, good. I'm glad we had this conversation. Talked about food? Beautiful. Are you in the right chat? Okay. Yes, guys, if you have not gone to check out The Wonderful Peacock already, please do. Links there in the chat. We did some multiplayer games over my birthday week. I know you're big into COD and whatever, and Spawn is big into showing off in front of you how good he is. And I just snigger in the background because it's funny. I'm getting better. I have no comment. We've had this discussion before. I could not care less about COD or any other shooting game. So you can be great, you can be bad. I don't really mind. You do you. You can comment on it when you join me in COD. Exactly. So therefore, I will not comment on it. I am not doing the correct button. You should care about Overwatch? Cock? Yes, cock. Yes. Oh my god, do I have to do it like a cock on screen as well, where it's just like a chicken or a rooster? COD used to be good before it became a cash shop futuristic piece of shit. Perfect. You could have said it better. EA sucks ass. Ruined it. I mean, EA is notorious for just ruining any game that it touches. I mean, they are the devil of the gaming space, so I mean, what can I say? Thanks, Bot Knuckles. I appreciate the shameless plug. For more Bot Knuckles related content, just stay here. He loves plugging things. He does. He does. Our Bot Knuckles is a pluggy bean. See, this is the problem, right? Sarah's got me saying bean about people, and it's starting to even freak me out a little bit. I'm calling everybody beans. I'd never called somebody a bean in my life. And then Sarah started saying it, and now it's all gone downhill. A bunch of lovely beans. The loveliest beans. Except Demian, who only gets a slight pass. Okay. Sometimes I like to actually work backwards with this. I'm kind of having the light source come from that kind of direction. What's 13 divided by 0? 0? Ronald McDonald thumbs down. What? How do you... You know what? I'm not even gonna. I'm not even gonna. Okay. Cool. Gonna crash out? Who? Me or Ronald McDonald? Tell us. We must know. Can't divide by 0. You should know this. You went to school. Yeah, that's why it's 0. Right? That's the reason that it's 0, is because you can't divide by it, so therefore the number doesn't exist. Thus, the number not existing is 0. You should know this. You went to school. No, it's just indeterminated. Oh, for God. What are they teaching in Gen Z schools these days, right? Why do you have to overcomplicate everything? Stop making up big words. Because they hate us. I'm pretty sure when I was at school, it was just 0. I am not doing that on camera. Alright, Unk. Cheeky little gits. Hey, Pace. Back in my day. You have no idea what happened back in my day. How you doing, bud? Hope you're keeping well. Hey! It's all over the screen because of it? What are you talking about now? What are you talking about now? Actually, you know what? Maybe I don't want to know the answer to that. Doing good? Very nice. You just back from work or whatever? You need to piss so crud? Okay, good. Back in my day, we walked uphill to school, both ways. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, hello. What is this? Ooh. That's cool, man. Wait, what does that say? This was my first digital art testing my tablet. Ooh, very cute. I like that. You know what? Is it like is it an iPad or is it like a screen tablet or what is it? Mocha. That's really cool. I like the little definition on the eye. I love the shading. The grass detail is really nice as well. Very good, very good. Okay, so you got a Samsung tablet. Fair enough. So it's like an actual physical tablet. Nice. Asian dad talk. No, you know, to be fair, like for first go, that's very good. Like I said, the one above me, right? My that was half digital, half traditional. So I did all of the. This is how bad I was at the time, right? And like I was trying to get back into it, but I wanted to get into digital art, but I didn't have any kind of digital setup, like whatsoever. I literally had a laptop. So what I ended up having to do for the one at the top was I did all of the line work and all the line art on paper in my sketchbook. then I would take a photo of it on my phone, send it to my laptop, alter like the contrast and whatever to make the background really white, to then get rid of it, then use the remaining liner as my base, and then colored in with my mouse. Like that. That was like insane. But yeah, I like that. That's really cool. That's really cool. I like his style as well. Really nice. To start anyway. No, absolutely. I mean, that was the thing. And at the time, I was working at a beach bar, and we lived basically on the beach. So it wasn't even like I didn't have like a computer. All I had was literally like I don't think it wasn't even my laptop. It was my tablet at the time, and it's not like an expensive one. It was years ago as well, so I don't think like stuff like drawing tablets with the pens were really that big. And if they were like, if people did have them, they were really expensive. Yeah, very good. Hey, Phantom's made another space spacey thing as well. Very nice. I love the way that you always do the sun, right? You get so much texture in the sun, but it's so cool. Very nice, very nice. I remember seeing pretty much exactly the same drawing in in one of our Gartic games. But Phantom, that's really good. Well done. I always love the way that you managed to shade the Earth. Of how it's literally a burning sun. I'm a little terrified of how close it is to the Earth, but yes, absolutely. Other than that, sun is made for of fur. No, it's burning up. You can clearly see it's burning up. Stop that. I've drawn that in pretty much every Gartic phone stream so far. True. Very good. And the fact actually that you managed to do that on your phone as well. It's very impressive. Good job. I'm building houses on House Flipper. Oh, is it number 1 or number 2, Angel? I love a bit of House Flipper. That is impressive. Most impressive. What have I done here? Well, just add a little bit of shine to the side of the nose here. 2 now. House Flipper mentioned. I have only got House Flipper 1, I'm sad to say. But yeah, how is number 2? I've not really seen anybody play it. Can you build a house from scratch on the second one? That's what I want to know. Aren't they making the first one with all the DLCs? I don't know. I mean, I think there's one I feel as though with House Flipper I've got it on Steam, Xbox, and Switch, and there's one of them that I've got all the DLCs, but I can't remember which one it is. I think it might be Xbox, because I feel as though it was something I bought when I was off really kind of severely ill no, it wasn't even last year, it was... Shows how time flies. It was the year before. I was off for 2 months, like severely ill. when the doctor said, you need to quit your job because it's making you ill. But yeah, I feel as though that would have been a time that I would have sat down on the sofa to try and chill and got it on Xbox. Similar, but had to get used to it again. I loved it, and yeah, if you want to, you can destroy all the starting. Oh, that's cool. So one thing that I feel the first one was kind of missing out on. Oop. Was the fact that obviously you could only decorate inside like created houses. Ooh, might have to get the second one if that's the case. It was kind of frustrating. You could only use Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I totally agree. As good a game as it was, it definitely needed that as an update. That is what I'm doing at the moment, just tearing down the building brick by brick. You and your walls. Do need to add a little bit of lighting to the fingers here. There we go. I often build extra on it, and you can put it, in roofing stairs, etc. Nice. I feel as though there's a lot of House Flipper Sims crossover. Dedication. Okay. That's looking okay. I might tone it down just a little bit. That feels a wee bit better. And then we're gonna start adding in the blush. So as she's got slightly darker skin, we're gonna go for a kind of darker red blush. Okay, there we go. So we'll take that. We'll do a wee bit of blur. Gonna lurk. Also, it's crazy just how shading can change the drawing so much. Absolutely. Enjoy your lurk, Mocker. I appreciate you popping in chatting. Make sure to keep popping in any artwork that you're doing, and I'll happily bring it up on screen for you. But yeah, enjoy your lurk. Have you a lovely rest of your day. Turn it down. I want it too bright. I always feel it looks pretty good. Just having that little bit of red in there just makes the characters feel a little bit more alive. And let's add in as well the eyeliner. One thing I have realized though is I forgot her kind of like a veil, but maybe I'll put it in, maybe I won't. I've not decided yet. Yeah, what's everybody else up to today? Go, we'll turn that down a bit. I always find, especially with female characters, adding that little bit of eyeshadow kind of makes it pop a little bit better. I might, though, shade it off a little bit. It is a goal. It is an excellent goal, I will have you know. Thank you for the goal, Pace. Sadly, chat has told me I'm never allowed to stream a football game again. So, I keep that reaction there, just to really annoy people. Okay, Joe, right foot creep. Who says I'm right footed? So who's Joe? Why is it... Why have the widgets gone there again? I don't understand. I don't understand. I'm utterly lost as to why they're over there. Damn it. You should lower the price of hats so I can bully you easier. Phantom, that is exactly the reason why I put them up. And the longer people keep lurking and the more points you get, they are going to have to keep going up in price. In fairness, like you guys complain that the price of the hats is high. They actually used to be far more expensive than that. I actually put them down like at least a couple of times on request of people. So let's just put it this way. This new price, which is more expensive for you, is still cheaper than they ever used to be. There we go. Hey, so have you got any other streams you're planning on doing this week? Or is it just kind of as and when kind of thing? Joel Mama from Family Guy? Yeah, I just stream what I feel like. That's fair. Absolutely fair. Okay. Go. Am I adding even darker blue? Just in, like, the fold right there? Just whilst I'm here, it's gonna pop a little lurk into spawn. Okay. See who is about. Phone, stop being such a little ass. Come on. Let's go and spy on what he's doing. Oh, he's got a nice little 5 viewers in there. Excellent. Good job. Let's should we ask him what he's having for dinner? Hold on. Just to confirm. We're currently watching Spawn. You may be able to hear it. Concentration, babe. Chat demands what you are having for dinner. Brackets live.
Chat demands what you are having for dinner. I actually don't know. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but I do not know Ollie.
Wonderful. Not stream sniping at all. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Spawn, don't do it. No idea, probably noodles and some barbecue chicken things. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's all I wanted. Alright, we'll go back to lurking then. Spawn! No! Sea turtle has infiltrated Spawn, guys. It's happening. Also, hi, sea turtles, if you're in the background. Hope you're doing good. There we go. Should I do a little bit under there as well? Might help it pop just a little bit. There we go. There we go. Okie doke. But no, it's correct. It is surprising what a little bit of shading can do. Let's have a little look at before and after, right? I mean, that doesn't really help because it's gotten rid of the clipping mask, but whatever. It was worth a try. Okay. So, now we've got the darker blue that we need to do. So let's pick that, go a wee bit darker. Go, kind of round it off as well. Nether News! Hello! Hello there, welcome in. How are you doing today? What have I done? Why have I done it? Oh god. No, that was the wrong layer. He's a wrong layer noob. Somebody stop him. But yes, welcome in, Nether News. How are you? Appreciate the follow. Feel free to lurk in the background if you prefer. Someone stop Ollie? What? What have I done? What did I do? What? You can't say that and then not give me an explanation, Pace. What the hell? Stop him. He is becoming too powerful. War crimes? You do the different... Oh, okay. Horrible, horrible war crimes. I mean, yeah. Sometimes I do war crimes just for the lols. And you ain't gonna stop me. Because I am a horrible human being. Sit back and enjoy. There we go. A little bit of extra lighting there. Okay, cool. I think this will blend in a little bit better when when I've done the line art. One thing I do need to do though is... Jeez, whoa, hello! The Nether Moose, welcome in with 5 brothers. Where did you get... hello! Welcome, Teeth Gang! Holy moly! Goodness gracious, that's a lot of teeth. Good lord! Hello, Teeth Gang. Welcome in. How you doing? Eden, thank you for the follow. Holy 1,000 bits! What? 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 Wingo, thank you for follow... What is... Arik Gaming? Eden, thank you for the... What? I did not deserve that. I did not deserve that. Thank you so much for getting your biddies out all over my stream. What the hell? Eden! What the hell? What's going on? Nether News, how was everything? How was your stream? What were we up to? Were we doing art? Let's give Nether News a wonderful little shout out, shall we? You deserve all the teeth, friend. Love the teeth. Love the teeth. The teeth will fit in here because Knuckles needs extra teeth. I'm just putting it out there. Oh my god. that was a little delayed. There we go. There we go. Guys, let us all go and follow the wonderful Nether Moose. I'm going to be doing so right now. There we go. Holy Isle of Vari coming in with 50 bits as well. What is happening? What? Moose? Moose? Teeth? Noose? What? Teeth gang all smiles? Oh my god. Get Eden something now, Ollie? What am I? What? Who? What? What am I? I'm lost. I'm lost. Jesus. Oh, is this the Popo Time original? Yes, it is! Yes, Sandwich, it is the Popo Time original song. I love how you popped in the background to figure that out. How is everybody? How are we all doing? If you haven't met me before, my name is Ollie. I'm an idiot that draws on the internet, and sometimes people make me wear stupid hats. So welcome one and all. I hope you're all doing well. And thank you everybody for the follows. I don't deserve the bits. Like, totally. Stop that now. Stop that now. I appreciate you all. You're all beautiful, lovely people. But just get on and enjoy the show, alright? Don't worry about the bits. We were just in an art stream and I like your vibes, so voted to raid you. That's such a cool idea. That's such a cool idea. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Hats? Yes, there are hats. We want hats. How did you live that ad? Forgot to ask. What do you mean? How did I land the ad? What, yesterday? We'll skip this ad, as there's lots of lovely new people here. Get rid of the ad. You know what? Well, there you go. Well, there's one hat anyway. Wherever it is. Thank you, Demian. Appreciate you coming in with the hat. Yeah, you guys all artists? What's the deal? I saw when I was following you, it looked like you do some music and stuff. But yeah, thank you everybody for popping in. Love to make new art friends. The best way to be. I hope you all enjoyed your stream. As well as that, Noose, make sure if you need to hop off and do some post-stream care and whatever, please do so. Don't feel as though you need to stick around. Go. Hats. Yeah, don't worry. We will be adding to the hat collection one day. One day. You guys seem to be pretty fine with the amount that we've got now, though. So at least it's not 30 degrees in here, and I'm going to be sweating my my little tushy off for the rest of the stream. So that's good, at least. Deary me, deary me. But yeah, everybody, how are you doing? Are we all what are we all up to today? Are we vibing? Are we working? Are we lurking? Are we drawing? What's the deal? Pyro shark hat? We need it. Oh, for God's sake! I need to get a Kermit hat first. Come on, be reasonable, Demian. Goodness gracious. Going to sleep. Have fun. Can you explain the art piece before I leave? This is basically just a redraw challenge. Alright, so the piece that is above me at the top there is a piece that I did about 7 years ago when I was first starting to get into digital art. And it is just a redraw. That's all it is. This is one of my OCs. This is Sheima. I'm not going to go into full explanation of who she is or what she's doing here. But yeah, it's just an old piece that I wanted to redraw. I tend to do art streams on Tuesday, so if people like art streams, then here we are. I'll make sure to pop in and see you, Noose, though, next time, hopefully. Get a Popo hat? Yeah, because that wouldn't get me cancelled. Teeth Gang is also not the normal raid. Noose was playing a game escaping from the basement of a serial killer who collected his victim's jaws. I mean, sounds kind of normal to me. What do I do on the other days? Okay. Long schedule. I tend to stream 4 or 5 times a week, depending on how we're feeling. Monday, we've just started doing sponsored streams. You don't have to turn up to those. Don't even think about it. Like, they're just there to help get a little bit of extra cash to keep stuff like my Discord server and other fun streams going. So never any obligation to join those. It tends to be the quietest days. Tuesdays tends to be art. Wednesdays, we do The Sims. So I'm currently going through, we're now on part 6 of the Ultimate Chaos Sims Challenge. So if you like Sims, come back in for that. That's every week on a Wednesday. Thursday, we do multiplayer games with Samich, who's in the chat. Sometimes Dan, who's often in here as well. And some people from the community. We often invite people in. And if people have the game, they're welcome to join as well. That will often be something like Played Up or a free game on Steam, something like that. And then on Friday is our big one where we play Gartic Phone with just the community. Open lobby, everybody welcome, doesn't matter whether you're good, bad, mediocre, whatever art, doesn't matter your skill level. You come in, you have fun with us. It's a real vibe. We do custom game modes though, so we don't do any normal Gartic Phone games. We have a wheel that we spin every single round on each of our channels, and we play custom game modes that we've created ourselves. So that's the schedule. It's wild, it's weird, but welcome in everybody. I hope you're all having a lovely day. Let me know what you're all up to, because enough about me, I want to know about you. But yeah, Eden, that's kind of the schedule. If people are artists in here as well, you can feel free. Damn it, Pace, we'll do Popo time in a second. If you are artists as well, you can feel free to join in my Discord. It's called the Art Hub. It is an art Discord rather than a gaming one. And if you want to share art on the on the screen or whatever, you can do that as well. But yeah, we've got a lovely little community over there, so feel free to do so. All right. Apparently, according to Pace, it is Popo time. So here you go.
Do the Popo dance, bitch. Do the Popo dance, bitch.
Way to go. Good job, Pace. Very nice, very nice, very nice. I may join this week's Gartic if I can figure out how. It's easy, Jaxie. Come on. I forgot how many of you have now got flipping Popo emotes. That's insane. Thank you, Dan, for all the gift subs once again. Deary me, deary me. But no, Jaxie, of course, you're always welcome. Love your art style, by the way, and the schedule sounds so fun. I'm winding down for sleep because I'm in Australia. I'm an artist too, and Art Discord sounds really wholesome. Lovely. Alavari, you're very welcome to join if you want to. Dan, who streams with us an awful lot, he's also in Australia, so I totally get the time zone. Please, go, sleep, enjoy. We can always catch up another time. But yeah, open invite. If you want to join and meet a bunch of other artists, please do so. By the way, how can you get some custom pets down there? Down the bottom of the screen, like there? Wholesome. It's a bit wild. It's a bit wild. But all in all, it is wholesome. There's some curse shit as well. We have fun. Yeah, so if you go down in the panels, there should be something called Stream Avatars. And you should be able to pick from a whole bunch of avatars. I've currently got them set to, I think, the first 251 Pokemon. There's some Animal Crossing stuff. There's some Dragon Ball stuff. I think there's Digimon as well. So yeah, if you want to change those, go down in there. Especially with me, it's so... I mean, in fairness, like, you have a lot of respect for the Discord, so it's okay. But no, I appreciate all of you guys that have popped in. Once again, if you need to go off and do something, or if it's getting late or whatever, please go and take care of yourselves. Because we can always hang out sometime soon. Once again, guys, in my chat, please go and check out the Noose. We'll go over there, and yeah, we'll go over there and spend some time with you guys at some point, hopefully. I'm not doing a plur. I'm not. That was a sentence, guys. I'm not doing a plur. I'm not doing a plur sound alert. Is what I was aiming for. Stop it. Stop it. No need. Okay. Round it off slightly. Put a wee bit of shading down there. Default multiplayer layer saves all. You DDI it anyway. I DDI it anyway. Right back at you. Do it. I'm not doing that. No. Look, I have full control over sound alerts, right? That I reserve that right. Pluh, now. No. No. No, you don't make demands. Nope. Nope. Everybody do the pluh? That's just a bad Gen Z version of everybody do the flop. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's harder in this position because my setup is that much smaller. When I go to the other camera, it's fine. I don't even know what plut is. But you now know what PN is, and that is the most important thing. That's the bad version of plut. You take that back. PN is God. It's a sound. Thank you for that information. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? It's just those, isn't it? Yeah. I might actually get rid of that shade at the top. Because it is kind of coming down from that angle, so let's do that. The younger gens are so weird. Hey, I just read that, right? I didn't say it. I do agree. Everybody do the pluh. Pluh. Jeez. You lot are a funny old mixed bag in here, aren't you? Okay. We are made of brain rot. Demon, you are brain rot. You are brain rot incarnate. And that's not a terrible thing. It's just the older you get, you choose to go after different types of brain rot. Sometimes. Got him, but only the pluh quality. I don't know anymore. He's so done with me. It's fine. Look, at the end of the day, I had good training wheels with Watermelon back in the day. I feel as though you're just like a reincarnation come to like bug me, so it's fine. Look, we've had plenty worse people in the chat before. Trust me. And they have not lasted very long. The advanced version. Not untrue. But no, I love their idea of, like, checking out a few people on stream and then having a chat vote. Like, it's a nice idea. See, what we tend to do on a Friday is because there's 3 of us that stream Gartic all together, and we tend to get like a fair few people in. What we always tend to do is try and find the sort of like the least known streamer, or somebody that's like beginning and doesn't have many followers, doesn't have many people playing with them, and we always try and hunt them down, as long as they're streaming in English so that people can understand it. And then we hit them with a triple raid, and it's so much fun just because like them you just see their minds melt. Hump? The fuck you mean by that? Oh, that's so wholesome, apart from the hunt them down part. Yeah, so normally I spend a couple of minutes hunting them down. By the way, can we raid Moose Ref today? What are they doing? I was thinking of going over and sharing some love with Spawn. If he's still going. Oh, well, I mean, I know he's still going. I've got him up. We are the Predators. Yeah, Demon. I was gonna raid Spawn today, depending on how long we go, obviously, but mainly just because it's his first stream back, and I wanted to show him some love. Thing called Escape Simulator. We are the predators. Speak for yourself. No, but it is really nice because what tends to happen is people just are totally shocked. Like, one, that they get a triple raid, and two, that they end up with like 30 plus people in their channel out of absolutely nowhere. Oh, I see what you've done. Ollie's hunt them down. My hunt them down. Electric chair. Reaction. Get it? Shocked? Yeah, absolutely. That thing that you said. Sure thing. We understand what you're talking about. Why wouldn't we? We're all adults here, right? Jesus Christ. Okay. Are we? I don't know. Who's we? You guys are saying things and it's scaring me. We. Oh God. Ugh. You lot, honestly. Stop that. Stop that now. Stop that. Stop that now. Are you friends? Oui? Oui? I don't think so. 9. My God, that cat emote, man. Are they yours? Oh my God, they actually are. So good. Love it. It's based on my cat, Missy? Nice. Nice. Always appreciate a good cat emote. And you know what? Extra marks if it's your own cat. Oh my God, that's so good. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you. Cool. He's breaking it down. What now? What? What? What are you saying now? That's whatever. Then that's the lips. Okay, cool. We'll leave the white as it is. Actually, no, we won't. That's a lie. We won't leave the white as it is. You need to do ever such a slight amount of shading there. But it's not going to be huge. Literally only that. Like, you can barely actually see it. There we go. That one isn't mine, but what? I don't understand the joke. Tell me. Damon, would you stop smashing everything that comes in my chat? Oh, dearie me. Oh, dear. You know what else goes down like a smash? Your official Art Hub mug. One day you guys are going to kill me for constantly making that stupid jug. Jug! I said jug again! Okay, we're done. Right, I've still got jug on the brain, so we're going to go. Bye! I kid. Why have I got jugs on the brain? Somebody help. Womp womp. Please, somebody make it stop. Guys, buy an art of mug, link below. In fairness, there actually isn't a link in the panels for these. You have to type !mug into the chat. Oh, it's such a shit joke, but I love it so much. Oh dear. Come on, Pace. I know you're frantically writing the the plane. Come on, there you go. Jug still? Absolutely. Absolutely not. Get the official hub mug, you absolute mug. Thank you, Samage. Let Ollie mug you with the mug. See, Samage knows how this rolls. By the way. As there's still people here, and I don't think many people were here for the previous shout out, guys, please go and check out the sassiest bunny this side of Indonesia. Please go and check out Samage. I know most of you already do, but if you don't already, please go and say hi to our lovely friend. There's a box below. Go to TT. Oh, the plane. Yeah, okay. So in the panels, I think off the top of my head, it's the one on the right hand side. It's called Stream Attack, I believe. And yeah, you can throw stuff at me if I do something wrong. So some people like to throw stones at me. Some people like to throw eggs at me. Some people like to throw water balloons at me. Other people just like to spam me with planes. There was one Gartic stream where it was just planes. Just non-stop planes. God's sake, Samage, rate that ad that I showed you out of 10. He had a 7 out of 10, I think. Samage, I'm not watching the ad, alright? Ha 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 ha, but not today because it's behind my camera for today. Wait, there you go. Hold on. There you go. It was almost there today. I always get people with that. You know what? You guys have been good today, so I'll put the widgets at the front. A bit like that. There you go. At least it's free. Egg. Who said that? See, Raiders, when I said I'm just an idiot on the internet, that's kind of it. Yeah, so just a quick heads up. When I do art streams, I tend to put the widgets at the back. Mainly, like, behind the camera. The main reason being, with the stream avatars going in front of me, I want this sort of section here of the screen reasonably clear. The reason for that is normally in that box at the top there, we have a second camera of what we're currently drawing, and I use them to create speed paints. So, sort of like time-lapse versions of the painting process. So, normally, the widgets would be behind this side of the screen. That's the reason why normally they're behind. I just didn't want to throw anything on your work about. Oh, you throw stuff at that, it's fine. But yeah, normally this whole sort of like right hand side of the screen is widget free just when we're doing art, just so that I can do speed paints. Have deja vu? Why do you have deja vu? Bit like that. Thanks, Pace. Why? Is it something to do with your bro glub or whatever the hell? Mocker, are you okay? You joined the... Have you joined the dark side? Is that what this is? Also, artists in the back there of the chat, let me know what collab you want to do next. I've posted a few bits that we've done previously, but totally open to new ideas. So if you have any, let me know in that chat. No. We'll lighten up that cheek just ever so slightly. There we go. Okay. I'm not sure if the tier really fits with this anymore. I feel as though I might just go with this. I don't know. If we turn it blue, let's see if it fits in a bit more. Okay, me lurk again. No problem, Mocker. Appreciate you. Enjoy your lurkies. Okay. Alright. Now we're going to switch out brushes. And go back to a hard brush again. And we're going to start up on the outlines. Ah, one thing I did forget. I've forgotten to do the yellow line there as well. I can always do that later. Cool. Okay, let's go. Maybe a bit darker. That's better. Yeah, I think actually, other than starting to do like lighting and stuff, I think we're nearly there. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, cool. Nice. This bit isn't always quite as interesting because it's just getting the line art colored in, but I think that it makes a big difference. There we go. Yeah, I appreciate everybody that's lurking out there in the background. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here. Okay. Cool. I think that's the only red apart from down here. Cool. Let's get that yellow bit done as well. There's always a lot of extra erasing that goes on with this one. Okay. Nice. Maybe a little darker there. Problem is always with this is if you get two colors almost too similar, sometimes it can ruin the effect slightly. Like, for example, the outside of the golden bands, they end up being too close to the skin color. It can kind of throw it off a little bit. You need to be kind of careful with how you do this. Cool, there we go. Very nice. Got the ear lobes down, well, the earrings as well. But yeah, we can't stay overly long tonight. Mainly because we've got a shop being delivered a little bit later. Still got a little while left though. Hopefully we'll be able to get through all of this line work at least. We might do a little bit of lighting as well, we'll see. I'm a little... I might do that darker just because it's a little bit kind of in shadow. I think that looks a bit better. Like this one is fine for where stuff is in light, but I feel as though, especially contrasting with the dark skin there, it just doesn't quite fit. There we go. We got it, guys. We got it. Okay. Just going to do the front of that because the hair is tucking around in front. Okay. And that's all for the gold, isn't it? Yeah. Very nice. I'll probably save the hair for last just because that will be the darkest color. So it'll be a little bit tricky to see. Sorry, give me a second. Oh, Eden, I don't know if you're in the background there, but I appreciate you joining the Art Hub. Welcome in. Cool. Lots of nice new art friends. I love it. Okay. Get these done. The other thing that I do like about doing colored line art as well, it means if you've got any teeny tiny mistakes, you can kind of go over them. Kind of similar to this down here. So if I get the base color done, I can then color pick that and just get rid of that teeny tiny line that you just saw. Okay, cool. Nah. Oh, I've already done the bottom one. What am I thinking? Here we go. Okay. It's always, you know what I find really satisfying is... Thanks, Dandy. Appreciate you. Hope you're enjoying Fortnite, if you're still on that. Sending lots of good wishes. Guys, please, 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 go and show some love over to Dandy if you can. Lovely, lovely streamer, lovely friend of the channel. Does a lot of Fortnite, but is also an RT Bean as well. So please go and say hi to Dandy if you can. But appreciate the lurk. Hope you're having a good stream. Okay. Amalfi. Okay. Hey, Dragon, how was your golfing expedition? I did see your messages, by the way. I think I responded to them. I can't remember. It's been a weird morning. How you doing? Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. But yeah, hope you're doing well. Enjoy your lurkies in the background if you are going to do that instead. I appreciate how many of you keep popping in now. It's really nice. Start of video cracks me up. Go. Nice and careful just around there. Okay, so that's that. I still need to do the leather bands around the arm with that color as well. It was good. I fell asleep so fast yesterday after golfing because I was up early, did about 15 holes, I think. We had to leave early because we were double booked with another event. No! Really? Damn. Well, hopefully, I mean, still, for 15 rounds, like 15 holes feels like a lot. But that's just coming from an amateur like me. I'm glad you had fun, at least. And maybe you needed the sleep. But I have to always say to Sarah, it's like, sleeping isn't necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes it is just your body is saying, please go to sleep. Please rest. Some ladies' league thing? Oh, unacceptable. How dare they? How dare they interrupt Dragon and family? This is not how it was meant to be. Oh, and I blame my boyfriend for me having dreams of birds. Oh, no. Not bird dreams. I can only imagine. Seriously. I genuinely can only imagine. What? Should we ask, chat? I thought Demian's constant comments were kind of wild, but I feel as though Dreambirds is just taken to another level. Now I want a sun canoe. I don't know what that is. Do I dare type this in? What is that? Oh, is it a type of bird? Sorry. Sun canoe. Oh, it's a bird. Okay, I was reading that thinking, what the hell is that? Like a drink or something? $800. It's a yellowy orange bird with green wings. It is bird. Hell nah, Dream. Hell nah. Hell nah. That feels like a very expensive bird. Like, that feels like, you know what? But this is gonna sound stupid. That is just cheaper than a month's rent. I'm trying to design a starting soon screen, but can't think of what theme I want to go for. I kind of want to run with the Clown Jester theme. You could do a circus. You could do like a circus being open and a circus in the morning, like starting. What I always tend to do when I go for like overlays and whatever for commissions is people tend to want a background, and then I kind of think of how it would be if it was like before the day had started, so it's now opening or opening soon. For a background, it's like fully open with people doing stuff in the background or whatever. And then for like a end screen, I would always do like it's closed and like one of the characters is like sleeping in a hammock or something like that. Just as kind of like a baseline, similar to how I kind of did Ray's overlay, if people are aware of that. If I had to pick between an $800 bird or an $800 horse, I think I'd choose the horse. Did I say horse? I meant house. Am I speaking in like limericks again? Or are you just pointing out that you want a horse? Hans. I brain rotted him. Oh, you want a horse? Okay, no, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure. Look, some people do like. Sometimes people do brain rot themselves. It's fine. Look, I consume my own fair amount of brain rot, but it's my own generation's brain rot, and it doesn't scare me quite as much as yours. Okay. The internet is a scary place. I mean, it's not untrue. Not untrue at all. Cannot argue with it. Okay. Okie dokie. You know what? We've got further with this than I thought we were going to. I decided to do the background off stream because it could have taken anywhere from. You'll find this a lot with my art streams. I tend to do whether it's a bit in the morning or a bit like the night before, just so that I feel as though I've done the bits which require thinking about, if you know what I mean. Because sometimes I find, obviously, I love having everybody here, but sometimes I find, like, if I'm plotting stuff out, I need to kind of think what I'm doing. So I very rarely start an art process on stream. Don't know if anybody else feels the same. Just because, obviously, with chat and everything going, I lose my concentration quite easily, so I feel as though I struggle to start things. Because I just end up getting distracted. My favourite horse breed would be the Rocky Mountain horse. That because you're near the Rocky Mountains. Solid choice. Nah, man, it's all about that Shetland pony, man. Come on. I could ride him to the supermarket. Wise choice. Unless you want to be at it for hours or days at a time. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I only do one art stream a week. Max. And you know what? If I'm feeling out of creativity, like, it's normally the first one that gets cancelled as well if I just need to sit down and concentrate. No donkey? No. Not feeling the donkey. All about the Shetland pony. I'm gonna make this slightly darker for the skin. I think that's a bit better. Who doesn't love a Shetland pony? They're so dumpy. Come on. They are cute. Okay. I do still need to do the fingers down there. Right, okay, here's a question. What's everybody's favorite kind of whatever pet they own? Lurk again, no worries. Appreciate you. Like, if you have a dog, what's your favorite dog? If you've got a cat, what's your favorite cat? If you are, like, you will eventually give in? What? That's quite the first... That's quite the first chat. Make us happy. I can't confirm that I'll be able to do that. If you're a happy person, though. My boyfriend called me out and told our friends that I did know about a popular game that was popular in like 2011, which made me feel singled out, but it's fine. Wait, hold on. So, although you didn't know about a popular game that was popular... I mean, at the end of the day, like... You just... you don't have to know every game in the world. Think about the money? Good lord. Jesus. With emojis? Is that your second account? The emojis are making me feel like that's your second account. No? Yeah, fair enough. I mean, welcome in, Sotero. Hope you're doing well. I'll try my best to make you happy, but I just can't confirm that I'll be able to do it. I'm only here. I'm here. Sus. I'll take the view. So it's fine. But no, look, at the end of the day, like, games come out and you might miss them. You might have other stuff to do. I don't know. Like, I'm sure there's games that were coming out when I was, like, younger that I totally missed. It's the same thing with music, right? People are like, oh, how do you not know that song? And I'm like, well, I wasn't, like, living here at the time. I was living elsewhere, and that song wasn't released where I lived. So, why would I have known who it was? That's what I said. And when it was popular at the time, I was like 8 or 9 years old. I was more into playing with toys than video games because I only had an Xbox at the time that I shared with my brothers. Fair. He hasn't spawned yet? What are you talking about? I like playing Murang Kart 2 and no one knows that game. True. I can confirm nobody knows what that game is. Truth confirmed. Okay. I like the bait and switch games. Like what? I mean, that does sound right up your alley. Stronghold Crusader? I'm pretty sure I have that on my Steam. I think that was one I had reserved for Medieval Mondays when that was still a thing. Sadly, Medieval Mondays is no longer with us. It will be back. It will be back. Like Shipwreck 64 is peak, so basically goes from normal to evil and scary. He died. Who died? Who died? I didn't die. I'm still here. On Mondays for sponsorship? Yeah, only starting yesterday. That was the first one we've ever done, Demian. We've never done it before. All roads lead to Rome? True. They absolutely do. I mean, I just kind of got sick and tired of defaulting back to... We went through Sims Medieval for a bit. We obviously play a lot of Crusader Kings. What else have we done? We've done Banished. Done some Age of Empires with Spawn. We know you can hear us? What? Gonna have a fun day dealing with mold later? Oh no, still? I mean, that's the problem, right? Like, I know your dad's gonna try and fix it, but it takes a lot of fixing. Definitely feel for you with that. It's not fun. Can confirm. Also, what's that you are drawing? This is just a little redraw from a piece that I created years and years and years and years ago. It's just a scene of an OC that I created a long time ago. It's not for any specific purpose. I just felt like doing, instead of creating something new, I felt like doing a redraw today. My mom, brothers, and I are actually going to deal with it. We need to cut the drywall out and throw it away. Oh dear. Where is that? As in, like, the setting? It's just totally made up. Not a real place. Cool. Yeah, so the basic principle kind of was... This was kind of her home. I won't go into too much detail. Some of it's not necessarily Twitch friendly. But she was forced away as a kid, and now she's kind of coming back for revenge. And the place is called... This specific city is called Saphira. Because of the... sort of like the sapphire-coloured roofs of the buildings there. But yeah, it's all made up stuff. It's not like real or anything. But like I said, I one day I wanted to turn into sort of like a visual novel or something, but I don't really have time or the motivation to do it at the minute. We'll see. Oliver Gartig, welcome in. How you doing? Looks lovely. Thank you very much. How are you doing today? Love the name, by the way. It's like olliedraws, but does Gartic. Are you my alter ego? Are you me on Fridays when we play Gartic and I just haven't realised it yet? Or are you future me who's finally given in to the fact that Gartic's the most popular stream? How you doing, bud? Welcome in. Okay. Last few bits. Good, just got off work. Wait, how did you know? I am future you. I mean, the cryptic chats that I've been getting in here recently, anything could be bloody possible, so. But no, I assume, do you stream Gartic? He's your alter ego, so everybody he goes... Everywhere you go, he goes you go. Oh, words. Oh, what the hell happened there? I assume Spawn just got flashbanged because I just saw a massive white light come out of my phone. No, I don't stream yet. Just join streamers when they play. Nice! Well, you're always more than welcome to pop in and play with us. Me and the boys do custom game modes every Friday. If you want to join with us, absolutely feel free. Every level is welcome. Thank you for the follow, mate. Really appreciate you. Yeah, we do Gartic every single Friday. So if you ever want to join, feel free to do so. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Go. Get that done. Cool. Yeah, I might join if I don't pass after work. That is a-okay. You do what you need to do, bro. Bro, it's absolutely fine. I don't. Are you? You obviously don't have to answer this. If you're in the UK, we tend to start at like 2 and keep going until like 6:37, depending on how we're feeling. I finally have an idea. Yippee! We've now got to do the Tory yippee, by the way. Yippee! I did in fact go with the Jester theme. Beautiful. Of course you did. What time zone? Oh, UK. So GMT or BST or whatever the hell it is. Right, let's do that. That works. Go. Oh, just one behind me. Then yeah, till 6, then I'll probably be able to have time to hop on. Yeah, so I assume that would be 1 hour behind you, so you'd be about an hour ahead. So yeah, so about 7. We normally finish up about 7, 7:30, maybe your time, I'd assume. But yeah, you're always welcome, bud. Always nice making new friends that enjoy art and enjoy Gartic. Does get a little wild though, as everyone's Gartic streams always do. Yeah, welcome in, welcome to the community. Hope you have fun. Okay. Beautiful. There we go. I might make the eyelash slightly darker than the normal hair. There we go. Yeah, what's everybody up to in the background? Let me know. Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. Other than you guys in Australia, who is definitely already Wednesday for, obviously. Finish work at like 4:30, so I'm home around 5:30, shower and stuff. So yeah, I'll probably hop on in the end of the stream every now and again. Nice one! Good, good, good. You are always welcome, bud. Are you an artist yourself as well, or do you just enjoy Gartic, or what's the deal? Okay. Let's merge all of that together. Cool, and we can then see the difference. Nice. Might make this ever so slightly lighter though. Maybe do that. There we go. I need to update everything to go with the Jester theme. Isn't half of your stuff Jester themed anyway, Jaxie? I need to give my cats a bath, but I know they will hate me for it. You are going to end up with scratches all over your hands. Oh, I draw some digital, some traditional. My job is a painter, but walls. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Well, Oliver, if you want to, feel free to join our Discord. It is an artist Discord, so if you ever want to share any work, whether that be on the stream or just in general, or want to get feedback or anything, feel free to do so. Yeah, it's filled with lots of lovely artists. We all learn from each other. We all chat. We all vibe. All of the Gartic pictures go in there as well. So yeah, you're welcome to join if you want. That goes for anybody as well who's lurking in the background. If you enjoy art, please do feel free to pop in and join in. Have you ever given a rat a bath? Scratches like cats when they don't like water. I cannot say that I have ever given a rat a bath, Jaxie. However, I will keep that in mind should that ever occur in my life, which I'm sure it will not. I had 3 pet rats, don't mind me. Why does that not in any way surprise me? That just doesn't surprise me at all. Deary me, deary me. Okay, cool. So, we've done this, which is fine. I do need to put a little bit of shading on the top lip. I've totally forgotten to do that. If I can find the layer, of course. Was it that one? No, it is not that one. Oh no, it is that one. Okay, there we go. Very nice. Oh, if curious, I do post some of my art on Insta, Blue Sky, Twitter. Nice. Okay, well, feel free to share your Instagram if you wish. Always happy to check people's profiles out. Yeah, we used to do a lot of used to do a lot of Instagram stuff back in the day. We don't do it so much anymore, just because it is quite frankly a dead platform. But yeah, absolutely. If you want to, make sure to let us know the link, and I'll happily pop you a little follow. Oh, and there you are. You're in the Discord as well. Beautiful. Welcome in. Welcome in. And obviously, welcome in the lovely Mocha and the lovely Eden as well. We got some new friends, guys. More art friends. Very good. Very good. Love it. Oh, and the golf course beside it is a cow farm, and I stood really close to a cow. I love the fact that you were so excited about like stuff like, well, no, sorry, you were so uninterested in the stuff like oxen and whatever the other day, and then you stood close to a cow yesterday, and you're really excited by it. Oliver the Official is my Insta. Also, yeah, it's basically dead. That's why I also post on Twitter and Blue Sky, because I might do commissions at some point. Very nice, very nice. I mean, I'll be totally honest, I tried Blue Sky, didn't get any traction. I tend to steer clear of Twitter just because I can't stand it as a platform regardless. And that isn't like a now thing, that's just been a thing that I've kind of done for a very long time. Like a really, really long time. Before even any of the Musk stuff. Wait a minute. I've just come in. I've just come in with Spawn into my own channel. Hey Spawn, how's your stream? It just popped up on my phone as we were going. I was like, wait a minute. Deary me. What are you doing, man? You need to stream longer. I was supposed to raid you. We were planning to raid you. What the hell? Goodness gracious. There you go. Thank you for the raid, guys. Really appreciate you. Guys, if you haven't got to check out Spawn's channel already, please do so. We'll probably be doing some stuff together at some point soon as well. Just get back into it. So 2 hours will do for now. Nice. Sorry. Oh yeah, those are the only ones I know though. I'm scared of Facebook. Too many relatives. Oh, I don't bother with Facebook either. Like, there's no point. No point at all. But yes, welcome Raiders. How you doing? How was your stream? Lurking there in the background. We managed to get a dinner request out from Spawn, so that's good as well. Also, let's see if we can get this this Instagram up. We said it was what? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Yeah, so it's Oliver the Official. Let's have a quick look at this. Yeah, that's going to be annoying every time I'm streaming. You get messages of what you eat. I make absolutely no apologies for that at all. It was just hilarious. Don't worry, I'll try not to do it every time you stream. Very nice, very nice. Let's pop over here. Pop your little follow. There you go. There you go. Hey, this stuff is cute, Oliver. Nice. Really like this. I like your style. The third one along is really cool. Really cool. You've got a good grasp of anatomy, and I really like the way that you do your colours as well. I'm not going to bring it up on screen just now, but if you ever want to if you ever want to submit any art to be brought up on stream, feel free to do so. There's a stream art chat in the art hub, so if you want to do that, feel free, and I'll bring it up on stream. This, by the way, guys, this is probably your quick heads up to do that if you want anything shown, because we probably won't be going too much longer ourselves either. It's fine. Of course it is. Of course it is. May have to learn to draw and stuff whilst I'm at work. Gives me something to do. I mean, do you want us to do an ultra late Gartic phone stream so that you can just join us every week? Deary me. Deary me. In the meantime, I think you guys are about to have ads, so stick around for those if you can. I'm going to have a quick look myself and see where we're going to go. Ooh, I know exactly where we're going to go. I know exactly where we are going to go. Okay. I will work a little bit more on this for now. Do a wee bit of lighting or something. Get all of this stuff vaguely combined. Cool. Thanks. Also, I am horrible at anatomy. References are my saviors. You look absolutely fine to me. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Okay. I don't believe you. Do some contrasting colors in here. Or maybe a dash of yellow going through the middle. But no, I like it. It's cool. Go. Let's give ourselves a big old blur. But no, children, always use your references. Up until the point where you can't find any anymore, and you get sick of them like me. I'll shower, we'll be back possibly. No worries, Oliver. Appreciate you popping in, appreciate getting to know you a little bit. We may have raided out by the time you get back, but enjoy your shower, and we look forward to seeing you again. Okay. Do this again. Right, I'm gonna play around with the lights ever so slightly. What I may do... That's kind of cool. I like that. I think it goes well with the colors. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Right, guys, what I'm gonna do, we don't tend to go, we tend to do art streams for like 3-4 hours. So I'm reasonably happy with this. I'm not sure. I may finish it and post it. We'll see. I might post it in the Discord later. But yes, I appreciate everybody that popped in today. Just so that we don't miss him and he doesn't go offline, what I want to do, we're going to end a little bit early, and we are going to raid Pace. Now, the reason that we're going to raid Pace today is that he's currently playing Scribble, right? So, he's currently only got himself in there. Let's go and show Pace some love. He was streaming with us last week. And obviously, it's still on the theme of drawing. So, if you can, make sure to unlock your Knuckles Raid emotes. And yeah, we're going to go over there and say hi just before. Because I know sometimes if he doesn't have a lot of viewers, he ends quite early. So, I want you to go over and show some love if you can. Alright? I appreciate everybody that popped in today. I appreciate all these lovely new followers. Oliver, thank you. Isles Avari, thank you for the bits as well as Eden, if you're still in the background. Appreciate you. Appreciate all the follows as well, and the raid from Nether Goose. Guys, make sure to check out Nether Goose if you can. Yeah, it's been a great stream. It's been a really nice stream. Appreciate you all. Let's go and say hi to Pace. For God's sake, if it will frickin' let me. Yeah, let's go and say hi to Pace. We will be back tomorrow at roughly the same time for The Sims. That'll be part 6 of the Chaos Challenge. If you like Sims content, this is going to be utterly chaotic. If you've not been in a Sims stream before, it's a lot of fun. You'll enjoy it. The game mode, the challenge, is utterly insane. So, yeah, if you want something to vibe with, come back tomorrow. See me then. But for now, let's go and say hi to Pace, and let's go play some Scribble with him. See you later!